Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So anybody who watched the last video knew that we were expecting a further decline into the 1830 region. That happened. I sounded for sure like a broken record in the last few days, and there were even people who complained that I was making videos and there was no new info in them. Well, see, I cannot make the market do anything. So if the market isn't moving, I can purely restate the relevant levels, and I still see that there is certainly interest in people to watch these videos, even though the information hasn't changed, right? Other than, if that wasn't the case, Bitcoin Ethereum wouldn't have the highest views on this channel, okay? So of course I make videos even if nothing has changed, because I know that people want reassurance. Besides that, of course, it helps the channel grow. But yeah, just to restate all these comments again, just briefly, we expected that this year was a B wave. Okay, we could argue was the B wave finished here or here. That doesn't really make a difference at all to the overall analysis and the overall structure that is unfolding here right now. The idea was that we continue to go lower in a C wave of wave 3. We've been waiting for that for days and weeks now, actually. We have our nice descending trend line that is perfectly adhered to. I think what might be forming here, I mean, it's always a bit too early really to confirm that, but maybe something like I don't know if it's a price channel or a broadening wedge or something. I'm not going to put it on here until it's well defined, but we can see the descending trend line that is keeping the price down. A lot of people got bullish before that line was broken. That's not a good idea. So I didn't confirm at any stage that a low was in, as you know. And I highlighted yesterday to you a few levels above which I will consider that a low is already in. Yesterday's level that I gave you, so the assumption was, okay, what happens if price suddenly starts to rally? It would need to take 1930 out to have a reliable picture. Now with the latest drop, I think it would already help to get a more bullish scenario and wave count. Or I would have to change my view if price breaks above 1885. Now, because with that low, it basically confirms that we are in the C wave of wave 3. Any break above the B wave now would make me consider that a lasting low is in place. We have now officially done what we need to do. 1830, the 50% fib level in a wave 2 is typically what I want. But I still expect it to go a little lower because we still haven't done the wave 4 and the wave 5. So anything, if we don't get any substantial corrective bounce, I think we are still in the extension of the C wave. That, however, should be wrapped up shortly. I think we took a look at it in the last video. We said something like 1815 should be the target for that C wave. I think we got there nearly. It's just it depends on where I measure it from, but here around about 1812, the 100% extension, it reached actually that 1816 level, so it came very, very close. I think I showed you yesterday 1816. It really depends on which of these highs I assign the B wave to. But for now, this is, I think, accurate enough. We came to that 1830 level that I mentioned as well, the 50% retracement, basically the main fib level. You knew that there is confluence, Fibonacci confluence in the area between 1780 and 1830. Also highlighted to you that Ethereum likes to go to the golden ratio in a wave 2 correction. We are certainly on track to doing that, to delivering that. And I've been saying that for weeks and should have hopefully sunk into everyone. We did that here as well. That was in June. Let's actually see what happened in March. I think in March it didn't go down that low. No, but it came close. Okay, so got stuck halfway between the 50% fib level and the 61.8. See, there's never a guarantee. And these, if you take anything from the previous dumps here into our trend reversal areas, the reversal happens quickly. Okay, so just don't be the person. I mean, if you want to get a position, I can't tell you to get one. Okay, that's entirely your own decision. But if I didn't have a position and I already started to scale into these support areas, then I would get one, okay? Because I know that it can be detrimental to wait for the last low. Okay, he set the golden ratio, so let's wait. And then suddenly it starts to spike up. You can see that happens in crypto from one moment to the other. You can have all of red in one moment, and then an hour later you come back to the charts and you can see 5% up, 10% up, or whatever. This is essentially the area where I expect price to turn around. Between 1713 and 1875, of course. for a third wave rally to the upside. The condition is that 1713 needs to hold. And at the moment, I can also not confirm to you that a low is in. So it all depends what kind of person you are. Do you like to buy the pullbacks, get a good average price, but you risk that the setup is breaking? Because of course, without a confirmation that the trend is turning around here, the trend is down. Okay, and you potentially risk that the setup breaks, but you don't get a good or that much of a good average price if you wait for confirmation first. Because what's the other trader like? The other trader wants to wait for confirmation. They wait for a turning point. They wait for a reversal pattern here, and the price might have already moved like 5 to 10% before they buy. Okay, but they have a lower risk of, let's say, the setup breaking because they wait for confirmation, but then they don't get the best average price and need to size down a bit, okay? Because they're further away from the invalidation point when they buy. So what kind of trader are you? You need to decide that for yourself. What I can only tell you is that at the moment I still expect lower, but we're now in the area where I would fully expect a turnaround and a rally in a third wave. It's just that at the moment I still expect lower short term because I haven't got a valid reversal pattern, and also the overall target with the wave 4 and 5 points more towards the golden ratio, maybe a touch of the trend line, and then to go. That's my update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.